UFC on Fox 30 this Saturday, July 28th. Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier is the main event. I'm here to break it down. This is their rematch. Their last fight was a war. It was a great fight, but unfortunately ended in a no contest when Eddie Alvarez threw the illegal knees to Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier had Alvarez hurt pretty badly in that round and looked to be on the verge of winning the fight. But then, as we know, Alvarez, a really tough fighter, ended up coming back, hurting Dustin. So it was a back-and-forth fight. It was really a toss-up. You know, we didn't know who was going to win at that point. It could have gone either way. Eddie was really hurt, but he had just come back from the barrage and then started landing shots on Dustin, had him down. And the illegal knee fight was declared a no contest, and now they're running it back. It's an interesting matchup. Eddie is a relentless fighter. He can take a shot. He comes back from being, brutally damaged. He's had so many great wars in his career. Dustin Poirier, really skilled guy, is willing to mix it up. I don't think he has a bad chin, but I don't think he has, as good of a chin as Eddie. I don't think he can take, a lot of damage like Eddie does. So I think that could sway in the favor of Eddie Alvarez to, lean him to be victorious. I think this fight's going to be interesting. It's a matchup between two of the best lightweights in the world. This fight here could be a #1 contender fight. I mean, you don't know what's happening with Tony Ferguson or Conor. So this could be the fight, and then these guys, the winner of this fight could fight Khabib. Dustin, he's only fought twice since the Eddie Alvarez no contest, victorious in both fights with the win over Anthony Pettis and Justin Gaethje. He stopped both of them. The fight with Gaethje was the most recent one. It was a war. It was back and forth. He was the second man to defeat Justin Gaethje, the first man being Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez has only fought once since him and Dustin most recently met in 2017. He defeated Justin Gaethje, the first man to do so. It was a very good fight. He was able to beat up Justin Gaethje and stop him, but not without taking a lot of damage himself. Dustin and Eddie are both guys that bring it. They both like to war it out. They like to bring the entertainment. I think that Eddie Alvarez, their ability is really going to take him far in this fight because Dustin hits hard and he moves, but I don't think that he's going to be able to keep up with Alvarez's pace. And if he doesn't stop Alvarez, which it is a possibility he stops him, but I do predict that Eddie Alvarez will get the win. I'm going to predict a 4th round TKO of Dustin Poirier. And you're going to see Eddie Alvarez probably, if not fight for the title next, in a really big #1 contender fight. I know he has the loss to Conor. That was pretty bad. But that stylistic matchup was rough for him. I mean, Conor's such a pure striker and has so much power. But against Khabib, I really think it'd be really interesting because Eddie is a wild card. He's a crazy fighter. He'll land shots from all over. He knocked out RDA in the first round with a huge punch. So I feel like he could do the same to Khabib. If he's able to stop the takedowns and land some strikes on the feet, he could end up beating Khabib and shocking the world and giving Khabib his first loss. And, we don't know what's next for Khabib. We don't know what's next for Conor. We don't know what's next for Tony. So right now, I feel like the winner of this fight really is right there for a title shot. All right, well, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.